A week ago, I reviewed the Jurassic Park films, all three of them. Now let's talk about the big continuation of the franchise, Jurassic World. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 2015 sci-fi action flick Jurassic World, released by Universal along with Amblin Entertainment and Legendary. Directed by Colin Trevorrow, who co-wrote the screenplay with Rick Jaffa, Amanda Silver, and Derek Connolly from a story by Jaffa and Silver. The first installment in the trilogy of Jurassic World and fourth overall installment of the Jurassic Park series, which, of course, I've reviewed them already. The film stars Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, Vincent D'Onofrio, Ty Simpkins, Nick Robinson, Omar Sy, Irrfan Khan, and B.D. Wong, who, of course, was in the original film. This film takes place 22 years after the events of the first film, and it takes place on the same fictional island of Isla Nublar, located off the Pacific coast of Costa Rica. A successful theme park of cloned dinosaurs dubbed Jurassic World operated on the island for years, bringing John Hammond's dream to fruition, but it plunges into chaos when a transgenic dinosaur escapes from its enclosure and goes on a rampage, while a conspiracy orchestrated by the park staff creates more dangers. This film was an unexpected big monster hit at the box office and did pretty well after a fourth Jurassic Park film had been put in development hell for some time as the script underwent several revisions because it was supposed to come out in 2004 or mid 2015. It was doing production, and it could have come out mid-2005. Apologies. But anyway, this proved to be a big success. But anyway, if you haven't seen my reviews for the three other Jurassic Park films, click on that card, and you can go to the playlist in case you might have missed them, or see them again. Because this, of course, it may be the start of the Jurassic World trilogy, but it's the fourth overall installment. Well, let's get this show on the road. Brothers Zach and Gray Mitchell visit Jurassic World, a dinosaur theme park on Isla Nublar, of which their aunt, Claire Deering, is the operations manager. She assigns her assistant Zara as the boys' guide, but they evade her and explore on their own. Elsewhere on the island, Navy veteran and ethologist Owen Grady has been training a Velociraptor squad composed of Blue, Charlie, Delta, and Echo, and researching their intelligence. Based on the Raptor's ability to follow commands, the head of engine security, Vic Hoskins, believes that the animals can be weaponized, an idea Owen and his assistant Barry vehemently oppose. Before its opening, Claire and park owner Simon Masrani inspect the park's newest attraction, the Indominus Rex, a transgenic dinosaur created by geneticist Dr. Henry Wu. Of course, that's a character from the original film. Masrani tasks Owen with evaluating the enclosure's security. Owen warns Claire that the Indominus lacks social skills, making it dangerous and unpredictable. When the Indominus seemingly escapes her compound, Owen and two park workers enter the enclosure. The Indominus, which can camouflage itself and mask its heat signature, suddenly appears. Owen survives, but she devours the other two men before escaping into the island's interior. Realizing that it is highly vicious and intelligent, Owen advises Masrani to have the specimen destroyed, but to protect his company's investment, Masrani dispatches a specialized unit to subdue it with non-lethal weaponry so that it can safely be returned to its paddock. After most of the unit is slaughtered, Claire orders the evacuation of the island's northern sector while Masrani ponders Owen's warning and accosts Wu. While exploring the park in a tour vehicle, Zach and Gray are in a restricted area. The Indominus arrives and destroys the vehicle, but the boys narrowly escape. They find the ruins of the original Jurassic Park Visitor Center, repair an old Jeep Wrangler, a drive back to the park resort. Well, and yeah, they drive back, excuse me. As Claire and Owen search for the boys, they barely escape the Indominus as well. Masrani and two troopers hunt down the Indominus by helicopter, but it breaks into the park's aviary. The, the Pteranodons and the Morphodons, startled by the Indominus, flee the aviary and fly into Masrani's helicopter, resulting in crashing and killing its passengers before converging onto the resort and attacking everyone, including Zora, who is then devoured by a Mosasaurus. Zack and Great find Owen and Claire at the resort as armed personnel shoot down the pterosaurs. Now for the ending. You know the procedure. 5 cents stop this video. Go to the description box below. Fast forward to the time below. Continue once I'm done with the countdown. Okay, you've been warned. Assuming command, Hoskins orders the Raptors to be used to track the Indominus, whereupon Owen reluctantly complies and spearheads the assault with the Raptors. Upon finding the Indominus, the dinosaurs began communicating among themselves. Owen realizes that the Indominus has Velociraptor DNA and it usurps Owen's command of the Raptors, becoming the pack's new alpha. Troops fire on the Indominus, but it escapes. The Raptors slaughter most of the soldiers, while Charlie is killed in the chaos. Hoskins evacuates Dr. Wu and the dinosaur embryos from the island to protect Dr. Wu's research. Owen, Claire, and the boys find Hoskins at the lab securing more embryos, but Delta breaks in and kills him. Owen reestablishes his bond with the 3 surviving raptors before the Indominus reappears. They attack the hybrid, but Delta and Echo are killed while Blue is knocked unconscious. Claire realizes that Jurassic Park's veteran Tyrannosaurus Rex from its paddock and lures it into a battle with the Indominus. The Indominus eventually gains the advantage of the Tyrannosaurus until Blue recovers and joins the battle. The duo overwhelms the Indominus until it gets cornered at the lagoon's edge, where it is dragged underwater by the resident Mosasaurus. In the end, the survivors are evacuated and the island is abandoned once again. Zack and Gray are reunited with their parents, while Owen and Claire decide to stay together. End of story. So what did I think of Jurassic World? Well, I've got to say I like it. It's very good. This is a very good continuation and what have you. I've seen this a few times, and what can I say? It's just so good. Many critics, lots of critics out there praise this, but many consider it to be the best Jurassic Park sequel. And I absolutely do agree. The film became such a monster success, it eventually became the second film to make $200 million at the box office next to The Avengers. It went on to make $1.6 billion worldwide, becoming the second highest grossing film of 2015. And remains as the highest grossing in the Jurassic Park World series to date. And was the third highest grossing film of all time at its release. And it's the highest grossing film Universal has released. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, it did so well. Let's see here. Now, of course, the film sets at 71% on Rotten Tomatoes, where they say that it can't match the original for sheer inventiveness and impact, but it works in its own right as an entertaining and visually dazzling popcorn thriller. I totally agree. The Guardian liked it and said it's a terrifically enjoyable and exciting summer spectacular. Savvy, funny, ridiculous, in just the right way. When this film was released on June 12, 2015, just a few weeks after it premiered at Le Grand Rex. Now then. Peter Travers of Rolling Stone enjoyed it and said it's not the cynical cash and cheese fest you feared. Okay, Jurassic World is a little of that, but this state-of-the-art dino epic is also more than a blast of rumbling, roaring, did you effing see that? Fun. He even praised director Trevorrow's, plus the performances of Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. Yes. Now, anyway, all reviews of it were really, really good. Okay, yeah. Now, of course, again, it was the second highest grossing film in 2015, losing to Star Wars: The Force Awakens. But anyway, nevertheless, it still proved to be pretty good. The score was done by Michael Giacchino, and I must say he was pretty good. He had recently done the work on various films, including Up and let's see, Ratatouille, and of course, as well as he got an Emmy for his work on TV's Lost, and more recently, he was the director of Marvel Studios' little special, Werewolf by Night. So, that score was pretty good. The direction from Colin Trevorrow was really good too. Now, as for our cast, we have Chris Pratt, who had previously got his big start in Guardians of the Galaxy, which came out the previous year. He plays Owen Grady, and he was very good. Bryce Dallas Howard plays Claire Dearing, and I've got to say, she was incredible in this. Vincent D'Onofrio played Vic Hoskins. He was good. Ty Simpkins played Gray, and Nick Robinson played Zach. Those two were very, very good. Let's see, Omar Sy, if I remember correctly, the previous year he had appeared in X-Men Days of Future Past. He plays Barry. He was good. B.D. Wong reprises his role from the first film as Dr. Henry Wu. And Irrfan Khan plays Masrani. So anyway, I thought they were real good. We also have Katie McGrath playing Claire's assistant Zara, plus Judy Greer and Andy Buckley as Zach and Gray's parents. Let's see. Actually, and Mr. Trevorrow actually briefly provides the voice of Mr. DNA, if you remember from the original film, who was originally voiced by Greg Burson. Brad Bird, who of course did The Iron Giant, The Incredibles, and Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, provided a voice cameo as the Parks Monorail announcer. And you even get to see a cameo by Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Buffett. Yeah, that's right. But anyway, that was really cool. Anyway, this was just so incredible. This is definitely a great Jurassic Park film. Well, in the Jurassic Park World franchise. I probably would rank this behind the first film, but I haven't really confirmed to do a ranking on the films yet, but that may come up later on down the road. So overall, Jurassic World had a pretty good story, great characters and cast who played them, a pretty good score, great direction, and some pretty good effects too. So overall, Jurassic World was awesome. But would I recommend it? The answer is hell yeah. Definitely give it a watch. You'll enjoy it. Jurassic World was really good. So what did you think of Jurassic World? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you a review of Disney and Pixar's Monsters University. So I do hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, you may want to consider checking out some of these other films featuring. I'll give you some of the films that actually feature the cast members of this here movie. In the upper left-hand corner is my re-review of Guardians of the Galaxy, which came out a year before this, which Chris Pratt starred in. Or if you want some more Bryce Dallas Howard, go to the upper right-hand corner and see my re-review of Spider-Man 3 from 2007, which, well, she didn't do too bad. And what have you. Or if you would like someone else with the late, great Irrfan Khan, whom we sadly lost 3 years ago, you can go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my re-review of The Amazing Spider-Man from 2012. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.